Hi guys, Mr. Gucci here. This is a short help video for the 14.2 worksheet on solubility. Alright, now most of these concepts here, you just need to pull these off of the notes. Alright, basically, did you follow along with the notes? Grab these from the notes. Down here, though, you have something slightly trickier. You have a solubility curve. Now, this might not look exactly like what you have. I apologize. Over the course of the day, I was looking for a higher quality color graphic. So apologies if yours doesn't look like this. Sue me. All right, so let's do some practice problems. At 20 degrees Celsius, what is the least soluble solute in water? So the way we figure this out is we look at the chart over here, and we go to 20, and we follow it up until we see the first colored line, which in this case is the pink line. That represents potassium chlorate, which at 20 degrees Celsius has the lowest solubility. You could only dissolve 9 grams or so of this in 100 grams of water. So the least soluble substance is KClO3, potassium chlorate. All right, let me try another one. At 30 degrees Celsius, what is the most soluble solute? So I'm going to go to 30, and I'm going to follow it all the way to the top. What is the most soluble solute at 30 degrees? Up, 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 up. It is potassium iodide. It is so soluble that it is even off the charts. But rest assured, it is right about there, potassium iodide. All right, so that's how this goes. If you want to figure out how much of these solutes you can dissolve in water at a given temperature, you just go to that temperature and you follow the line up until you intersect. For example, potassium nitrate, this blue line, at 50 degrees Celsius, you could dissolve about 85 grams of it into 100 grams of water. All right, so hope that helps. Let's do one more tricky one. At 50 degrees Celsius, how much sodium chloride can be dissolved in 200 grams of water? So I'm going to go to 50 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to follow it up until I hit sodium chloride, NaCl. There we go, NaCl. So at 50 degrees Celsius, you can dissolve about, I'd say, 38 grams of NaCl into 100 grams of water. So you could dissolve 38 grams of NaCl into 100 grams of water. But I want to know, what could you dissolve into 200 grams? Well, if 38 grams could dissolve into 100 grams of water, then double that. 76 grams of NaCl dissolves into 200 grams of water. So remember that. For this chart, these lines here represent how much you could dissolve into 100 grams of water. So that's like the equalizing value there. If I want to know what you could dissolve into 200 or 300 or 50 grams of water, you would just find the number here and multiply it or divide it accordingly. All right, there you go. I hope this helps. Going down here, question 15, 3 of the substances in the above chart are actually gases. Which ones are they, and how can you tell? Let me blow this up a little bit. All right. Well, you look at this chart and you remember that solids, when they increase in temperature, their solubility also goes up. But for gases, when the temperature increases, their solubility goes down. So look at the chart here and look out for substances whose solubility is going downwards. All right? Very good. I hope this helped. Good luck, guys.